Basically, I'm from Toronto, Canada, and I'm an artist. Area that I grew up on at was Galloway, Lawrence, Scarborough,
Yeah.
and my name is Braveheart the Future. That's my artist name. I'm a trendsetter too, Ghostwriter, producer, and yeah, that's who I am. The Sixth Prince, it was a marketing scheme just to get out there, catch people's attention, and I was gonna use it after I caught people's attention to like start uniting artists in the city and taking it to a next level. So basically what the Prince is, the Sixth Prince is a title that I created and a marketing scheme. It's pretty much like the WaveGod of Toronto is still it's a marketing scheme as well.
Right.
It's something like that, like what I said in the last question, the Sixth Prince. But the reason why I changed my name to WaveGod of Toronto is because the Sixth Prince, I passed that title down to Pressa. So I'm like, I still want to do that plan I was telling you on earlier on, like bringing the city together, get my name out there. So I'm like, you know what, man? I need a new marketing scheme. I need a new name.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a lot of people in the city looking up to me, you know, following me. I'm doing certain things. I see them following me, what I'm doing. So basically, I'm like, I'm that wave. I'm that guy in the city right now, you know, on the underground level. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just change my name to WaveGod of Toronto. Oh, Drake, man, Drake's a genius, man. He's a genius. What do I think about it? I think a lot of things about Drake, you know. Yeah. Some good things, some bad things. I'm an artist too, so like when you ask me about other artists, like I'll salute them, I'll big them up, but I'm not going to say all these things that a fan will say, because I'm not a fan, you know. Like what I mean by that is I'm an artist, you know. So artists know what I'm talking about. Competition, you know, he's a man, but I'm trying to be the man too. And I'm trying to represent this other side of Toronto that Drake doesn't really know about. But what I think about him, he's a legend, he's a genius. You know, he's definitely doing his thing. But Toronto got more legends coming up. Like I said, I'm trying to be a legend. I'm trying to get myself out here, you know?
Yeah.
There's another side of Toronto that Drake doesn't know about.
Right.
You know? So somebody gotta put these guys on. Right? So it still is the 6, but the 9 represents another side of Toronto movement that a lot of people don't know about, that Drake hasn't really put out there or let people know about. So what I'm trying to do is like bring that other side of Toronto up. There's a lot of talent in the city, so that's pretty much what the 9 is. Oh, Pressa's my little brother, man. Like, you know, he's a young rapper from Toronto, Jaden Finch, and you have like Drake, you have Tory Lanez. I think Pressa's like the new version of like the younger street cats in Toronto. Like he represents that. Yeah, man, he's definitely doing his thing, definitely. The thing with Pressa is like he was one of the first artists to see what I was doing, like really see it, and he basically, you know, he hit me up and he's like, yo, can I borrow that title, that idea you have?
Yeah.
And you know, when he hit me up, I'm just like, nah, like I want to do it. Like I'm the Sixth Prince, you know, I created it. I'm like, nah. And it's one of those things where after the conversation, I just realized like, yo, like why not? You know, why not give him the idea? You know, like yeah. Artists do that all the time. Artists look up to other artists, they take ideas or stuff, you know. Yeah. Sometimes they ask them to do it, sometimes they don't. You know? But the thing with me and Pressa, like we was able to talk about it. That's what I liked. Yeah. We was able to talk about it, and through the ending of the conversation, we basically said like we're both gonna call ourselves that, and let the fans or the city decide who should be called the Sixth Prince, you know. Me and Pressa's cool, honestly. Like I can hit him up right now on the on Instagram, and he will reply back to my messages. You know, everything's good. You know, there's an idea that I created, and he took it, and now he's taking it to a next level. You know. Basically, like, I don't really have a sound. I'm versatile. Like, when I get more out there, like, you're gonna see what I mean by that. It's like, I'm gonna try different sounds, work with different artists, but right now what I'm focused on is more the Toronto sound and the UK sound, like mixing those two sounds to one. Grime, Afro swing, Afro beats, UK drill, and the Toronto sound as well. OVO sound mixed with Toronto trap sound. That's pretty much what I'm focused on right now. That's basically well, what 333 is a code from Galloway. Shot Hustle created that. It's a trend now, but it's a group. You know, it's a code from Galloway. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what that code means, but you know, streets know what it is. And basically, like, what I did was I took that to London, and I'm like, yo, like, okay, I'm gonna start this idea from Galloway, and I'm gonna make this into a trend. I'm gonna make it into something bigger than what Shot Hustle started, you know. So what 333 London is basically a clothing line now, and we're spreading this whole 333 thing into something that started from Galloway, and we're gonna make it a worldwide thing. That's pretty much what 333 London is. I know I put the ring on the internet, the Freemason ring, you know. That's like the highest deal you can actually get, to be honest with you. But you know, I go by a code called the G code, and what that is basically a lot of things, but one of the things that the G code tells you or teaches you is not to snitch, you know. Yeah, what happens in life or certain situations you're in, keep that between you and whoever you're with. So why I didn't sign it, man, I didn't want to do what they was telling me to do, straight up. You know, I'm a free spirit artist. I don't like to be bossed around or feel like I'm a slave, you know. So it wasn't seen eye to eye. That's pretty much why I didn't sign the deal. Thing with Amber Rose is like, I've been supporting Amber Rose from time. So in my Speed in the 6 song, I used her in the song, right? So like it's a part in the chorus where I mention her. It's not a cosign, she didn't cosign me, but basically she's watching my movements, like heavy, showing a lot of love, and you know, it's not a cosign, but it's one of those things where I feel like the more music I bring out there, something will definitely happen for sure, definitely. That's basically a label that me and my homies have. UTA Music Records, or you can call it UTA Agency. Basically what's going on is we're gonna keep releasing more music, focus on me right now, and expand. You know, it's the movement, pretty much. The movement. So get ready for that, man. UTA Muva takeover.